Hi, church family. This is Ian over at the First Presbyterian Church. And actually, right now, I'm in the attic of our cottage. Alyssa and I live in the property right next to the church, and we've recently been blessed by having Session decide to renovate our attic since we're going to have a new addition to our family in early January with our little girl. And so they're renovating the attic, and this is what it looks like right now. They put up the drywall insulation. It's looking great. Now, whenever I had this work begin at my house, I actually thought of something that my dad shared with me many years ago, back when he wasn't an old man like he is right now. I don't know if I should say that, but I'm feeling kind of like an old man these days. But I don't want to share that with you. But first, a few announcements. The church services that have been in person, we are still going to continue with in-person worship services at the regular time, but we are going to be changing Sunday school, which usually happens at 9 a.m., to a Zoom Sunday school. So we are going to be changing that, just an extra precaution to keep people safe. So look for an email on the Zoom Bible study that we're going to be doing for Sunday school instead of having it in person. Also, we're going to be canceling Women on Wednesdays and the men's breakfast. We've been usually doing that in person, and we've decided to cancel that until the numbers are a little bit better. You can probably hear my son in the background. Yes, my son? Anyway, so we're going to still be having in-person worship services at the church, usual time, 10:15, but we are going to be moving the Sunday school to Zoom. Now, what was it that my dad shared with me that came to mind whenever I saw all this work being done in our attic? Well, I don't know if you know Ruth Graham, and many of you probably know Billy Graham. Billy Graham, the famous evangelist. But his wife, Ruth Graham, once saw a sign on the side of the road that said, "End of construction, thank you for your patience." And whenever she saw that sign, she decided that that would be an amazing little quote on her tombstone. And if you Google Ruth Graham's tombstone, you will actually find that she did, in fact, put that quote on her tombstone. End of construction, thank you for your patience. And the reason for that is she understood that the Christian life is a life that is under construction. But there will be a day that God will finish his work in us. His work will be complete. We will be glorified with Christ. And at that time, whenever we die, whenever we go and live with Jesus, it will be end of construction. Thank you for your patience. And I thought that was a great thing that my dad shared with me. And it reminded me of this construction work that was being done. Because just as this work, God willing, will be done here soon. I hope so, with the girl on the way. But also, just as we can anticipate that, we can anticipate that God's work will be done in us. As Romans 12 says, that we are to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. And God is working in us to transform us. And he's working in you if you are a Christ follower. I take hope in that. I take comfort in that. And especially I take comfort in the fact that one day I will be able to rejoice and say, end of construction. Thank you for your patience. Have a great day. Bye.